So we're doing a fun appetizer to get the party started. It's a tequila shrimp. It looks pretty simple.
It is. It's very basic. We'll add the butter to the pan, about 3 tablespoons of butter.
To the skillet here.
And you can divide that in half by doing butter and olive oil if you want to cut some of the fat off of there.
Okay.
We'll add once that's melted, we'll add our onion.
Okay.
Just basic.
1 onion.
Yep.
Diced up.
Diced up. And our garlic. It calls for 2 to 3 jalapenos seeded into vein, but I don't normally like to go through all the work of seeding into veining, so we'll just throw it all in and maybe use a little less.
Okay.
Because the hottest part is really the veins and the seeds. So maybe if it calls for 2 to 3, you could just use 1. And I prefer serranos over jalapenos because their heat is a little more consistent depending on where they're grown.
And they're much smaller. That's a serrano?
Yep, this is a serrano.
Okay.
They come in all sizes, and yes, lately they've been very large at the grocery store.
So are jalapenos. They've gotten so big, and I don't think that they don't have as much flavor.
They don't have as much punch either.
So when you're looking for them, maybe look for the smaller ones, do you think?
Mm-hmm. They're usually right next to it. I think they normally call them just a hot pepper. I've made a lot of salsa where I've put a dozen jalapenos in and maybe 2 serranos. So it really makes a difference on the heat.
It does. The serranos are a little more hot, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So we're waiting for this onion to kind of cook down a little bit.
Yep, just a little translucent.
Okay.
And we'll add our Mexican oregano and red pepper flakes.
How is Mexican oregano different than?
They keep it more in the whole clove, and it has a much more fragrant before it's ground down.
Oh, it smells delicious. I think people think oregano is just an Italian, thing, but
oh no,
yeah,
the Hispanic culture uses oregano a lot.
Yep, I agree.
A lot, just about everything. Our tinga sauce that we jar has oregano in it.
Little crushed red pepper flakes for a little bit of heat there. Tomato, do you want the tomato in?
Yep, we can put the tomato in.
Seeded diced tomato.
Nice aroma.
So this is going to be very colorful, really, really pretty. And now we've got our shrimp.
Now we'll add our shrimp.
This is a peeled, deveined, uncooked shrimp. So we're doing this as an appetizer, but could you do this
You could do this as a meal. You could add a little more tomato and do it over linguine.
Or, yeah, rice, something like that.
Or a vermicelli.
Yeah.
We'll put a little lemon zest, and then we'll put some lime in there because you have to have the tequila
so
lime.
Lime zest.
Yep.
Using our microplane here. Smells fantastic. And as you said, we did butter, but you could keep it a little more healthy and do half butter, half olive oil, or all olive oil.
But of course, butter tastes so good.
Yeah. I think people don't realize that in many parts of Mexico, seafood is a lot of seafood on the menu there.
Oh, on the coastal, yep. On the coastal side, there's tons of seafood. We make an awesome seafood soup. There's tilapia and mussels and shrimp, and I mean, it's very good.
All right, how's that look?
That looks good.
Okay, now we need some juice. Is that what?
We'll do a little juice. Yep. Two hands for that one. Okay. And just as it's starting to finish off, we'll add a couple tablespoons of tequila for flavor. And then, of course, if you had a gas stove, you could do the burn off on it and be fancy.
We do. We have a. We don't have a gas stove, but I think we have. And do we have one of those? Are you brave, Lisa?
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, I think we can handle it. Okay, so we're going to pour the tequila.
Pour the tequila in, and
there.
Just burn it off.
Should we?
I'll do one. You do the other.
Okay.
Oh,
do we get it?
Woo! There we go.
Now we got the fiesta going.
There.
And that's going to burn the alcohol off?
It'll burn the alcohol off. Burn it off and add the flavor.
Ooh, that looks fantastic. And then we garnish with a little bit of...
We'll garnish with some cilantro, and we'll spoon it out on some toasted rounds.
Ooh, yum. This smells absolutely fantastic. So a little bit of it's kind of like a Mexican version of bruschetta, huh?
Yes.
Alrighty. You want to decorate it up with some cilantro?
Sure.
And again, if you want to get a hold of Lisa and have her cater one of your parties or have a cooking class with her, what's the best way for people to find you, Lisa?
We have a Facebook page, Dos Chili's, and we have our website, which is doschiliescatering.com. You can call us, which the number will probably be on the website along with the recipes, and give us a call anytime.
Always a fiesta when Lisa and her family cater your party. Coming up, she's actually going to show us how to make a wonderful Mexican dessert. And besides margaritas, what about doing some sangria for your fiesta? We'll show you how to make it, so stay with us.